Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to be talking about the newest skincare line launched by Deepika Padukone. It is called, I believe, 82 Degree East or 82 East. Currently, they only have two products. One is a moisturizer, and the thing that I got is a sunscreen, which is, by the way, in an oil form. Many of you guys DM me about how the sunscreen is. Is it overhyped? Is it really that bad? And in today's video, I am going to address all of those concerns. And I am surprised it is not that bad. It is expensive and it is overpriced, but it is surprisingly not that bad. So if you are curious about my review and my take on this particular sunscreen, then stay tuned. Most of the celebrity-based skincare products are not that well researched, and their R&D department is basically relying on the artist's popularity, and the prices seem to be a little bit steeper than your normal skincare line. So I have their sunscreen, which is called the Patchouli Glow, and they have marketed it as a protecting product, like a sunscreen drop, which has an SPF rating of 40 and PA rating of 3+, if I'm not wrong. They have stated it's clinically tested, but I am not sure. They didn't have any kind of in vitro testing certificate in their website. I tried mailing them, they didn't reply. So pretty much we have to rely on the labeled packaging. But now coming on to the main part of this product, which is the ingredient list. Now, the texture, everything, I'm pretty sure you have seen plenty of shots, plenty of videos in the texture itself, but I'm going to talk about the ingredient list. Now, because this is a sunscreen, we are going to talk about the filters first, and I was ready to be disappointed. I was ready to be given like the oil blend or Ayurvedic blend of sesame oil, coconut oil, just like Olly products. As you can see my Olly video, their sunscreen is such a joke. They are claiming that sesame oil can give you a broad spectrum protection, which is absolutely ridiculous. I thought the same with this particular brand, but I am quite surprised. Filters that they have included in this particular product, it essentially has 3 sunscreen filters: Homosalate, Tinasorb S and Uvinil A+. Surprising, right? Homosalate is basically a very minor UVB protection, but Tinasorb S and Uvinil A+, both are superb and both provide highest amount of protection in terms of UVA and UVB, making it a broad spectrum protection. We'll talk about the protection in the later part of the video, but let's talk about some of the other ingredients present in this particular product. So because this is an oil textured or oil based sunscreen, it has a lot of oil obviously, but it has some ingredients that are rated really high in the comedogenic list, so I am really concerned about that. I believe even if the ingredient is comedogenic and you are doing the right blend of mixing and blending the formulation, then it naturally becomes non-comedogenic. That is personally my take on it. I have used a lot of products that does include ingredients which are really high in comedogenic rate, but didn't give me any kind of comedons. So yeah, it has ingredients like rosemary leaf extracts and obviously patchouli leaf extract. Both are really calming and soothing for your skin. It also has sunflower seed oil, cramp oil, and my lovely squalane. I love squalane. Squalane is great for your skin. They don't have any kind of heavy oil. All of the oil that I mentioned, all of the emollients that are present in this particular product are very light, thus giving it a very dry oil kind of texture. So this particular product is alcohol, fragrance, and essential oil free, so I'm really happy about that. And it does have a faint scent of patchouli that you get from the extract, and I don't believe it has any kind of fragrant component. There are some, but they are very minor and won't affect your sensitivity at all, because my skin is combination and sensitive and it is tried and tested on me. So coming on to some other product specifications, starting with the texture. Now the texture is very revolting. Some people would really die for it, some people would hate it to its guts. That is the kind of texture it is. It is a very dry oil kind of texture. If you are a fan of Clear's vitamin C, it is kind of a similar texture but with a little bit more oil. And I don't believe if you are using this product and you are applying the adequate amount, because if you apply that 1/4 teaspoon rule method of the sunscreen, your face would be oily as hell, unless you have dry or combinations. The texture is oily, but when you blend, it gives you this nice faint glow. Coming out of the packaging itself, packaging is really great. I love the whole purple aesthetics and I really die for the packaging. And it also comes in a very sturdy glass bottle. I dropped it 3 times, I don't know why. So yep, that's a plus point if you are a clumsy person like me. But yeah, it comes in a glass dropper bottle. Coming out of the pricing, it cost 1800 rupees. Now, affordability is very subjective and I don't mind paying 1800 for a good sunscreen, but this is not the type of sunscreen that I would try to invest or I would want to invest in such sunscreen. So it is a very steep price for a sunscreen topper, which I am going to elaborate on in the later part of the video. How I used it. Now, I personally used it as like a sunscreen topper. So in my morning skincare routine, if my skin is feeling a little bit dry, instead of using a facial oil, I do all of my skincare routine including putting on a thick layer of sunscreen. Then I layer like 5 or 6 drops of this sunscreen all over my face. That is how I applied it. Still, my face was a little bit greasy, but after like 5 minutes the oil completely went off. So that was kind of a great feeling. But as an overall sunscreen, I don't think I would really use this. Coming on to my thoughts and actually what I think about this product and whether you should buy it or not. I don't think you should buy it, and these are the reasons why. First of all, 1800 for 30 ml is something that most people are not willing to give. Secondly, for getting the adequate amount of protection and the label claimed SPF of the sunscreen bottle, you should always use 1/4 teaspoon of sunscreen for your entire face, and I don't think anybody will apply that much of oil onto their face. Third reason is I am not a great fan of oil-based sunscreen or oil-based skincare. The ingredient list looks promising, but when you actually use it in a day-to-day basis, I don't think anybody would like this product. But if you are looking for a facial oil that would boost up your sunscreen, this is a brilliant product. And I believe I have not wasted my money, because I was looking for a facial oil and I was looking in a budget of around $1,000. By the way, I got this product for $1,300. They were running like a welcome sale or something. So I got flat 500 or 600 rupees off. So I got this for 1,350 almost. So for that price, for a facial oil, it is brilliant because it will boost up my sunscreen, give you a little bit more protection. But as a sunscreen, if you are buying it to replace your sunscreen, I don't think it's worth it. Coming on to my actual verdict, whether you should buy it, heck no. If you are looking for a sunscreen, there are a lot of options in today's market which are under the budget of 500 rupees, lab tested, in vitro tested. There are a lot of options nowadays, but for 1800 rupees, but if you are looking for a facial oil for 1800 bucks, I don't think it is worth it, and I don't think people would really like it. Oily skin people would hate it, even combination skin people. Only skin that would really benefit from a product like this, maybe dry skin people. But if you are layering your hydrating product and then you are layering off this sunscreen, like a 1/4 teaspoon of sunscreen, your skin would look like a grease ball even if you have dry skins. Disappointing, but the sunscreen filters looks promising, so I'm not that disappointed in this brand. But yeah, that was my first impression and my actual review. You guys asked for it, so I quickly did this review. Let me know how you think about this video in the comment box below. If you want me to try out any other products, let me know in the comment box below. Like this video if you like my content, share this video to any of your friends, and lastly, subscribe to my channel, hit on the bell notification, and I will see you in the next video. So bye bye and take care.